see, it's a Sunday. I just got 2 orders in. Tomorrow's a holiday, so there won't be any shipping, but I've got some women's leggings going to New Jersey. A kurta. It's a men's sort of a Pakistani traditional dress. That's going to Richmond, Virginia. And then thought these are some layer 8 shorts, lightweight shorts. I sold them, they got returned, and then resold them. Hopefully it works out. I think the first buyer, they just didn't fit right. But I've got those go out on Tuesday. And I'm just sort of holding off on spending for the time being. I got the room nice and cleaned up with the new shelf. I think I posted a video for that. And it's pretty wet and down today. I've just got to go down to the CVS, a couple towns over, to pick up some photos. Just got back from the treasure store. Actually, I bought a lapel mic thing, so I should try that out. Okay, just had to dig it out of the bag. I don't recognize the brand, but we'll see about plugging this in. Oh, that new microphone I got from the treasure hunt store that didn't work. I looked through the instructions, couldn't figure out how to get it to work. I went to the phone's developer section and made some adjustments, and that didn't work either. And then I did notice somewhere in the manual it did say there was compatibility. It wouldn't work with a Samsung phone. I've got a Motorola here, but it said something about wouldn't work without an open source operating system. So then I looked that up, and then I went to their website. And on the website, there was no mention at all of the microphone. All they had was like a vacuum cleaner for your keyboard. And there was no mention anywhere on the website that they sold anything else. And then I found another link to Amazon, and it turns out they're just one of those ABC companies on Amazon. There's lots of links there for the mics and other stuff, but if you actually go to the website, there's no support for it whatsoever. So it's junk. Thankfully, I only paid $1, so I can throw it away. Okay, well, I must assume it's working now. I'll go ahead and get started on this. Went to the treasure hunt store today, left around 9:15, arrived at 9:42. Didn't take as long to get there as I was expecting. So I did get in a good spot in line. There was maybe 20 people ahead of me. Although some people had their chairs out and they were waiting in their cars because it was quite cold. It was 28 degrees when we left the house, and it was around 31 degrees when we arrived at the store. Thankfully, it did warm up after we left. It was about 41 degrees on the drive home. There were some items left in the car from the couple weeks back. There was this Wi-Fi repeater. I got this, I think, last month. It's been sitting in the back of the car. Same with these printer cartridges. They've just been waiting to come inside. For what I got at the store today, there's this Tubbz Ghostbusters brand little rubber ducky. So I don't know if that's any good. It's always a mad dash on a Wednesday to grab anything and everything. I went for the clothing bin first, but I moved along, and I saw these, so I went ahead and grabbed them. I say them because there's more than one, although they're all the same. So there's a third. And a fourth. The clothing items, I got it's a rip curl outdoors hat. It's got it says Amazon Classic surf hat. so many people at the bin, and there was only one bin that had clothing in it today. The last week I went, there were about 4 bins with clothing, so not a whole lot of selection. I got these this Wild Fable skirt, women's navy tiered lace skirt, size large, tag says 22. So all in motion, active light, 2-in-1 shorts. These actually appear to be a child size, so I don't usually take children's clothes, so it was a bit of a mistake. But as I said, it was such a mad dash to grab anything from the one bin. Yes, it looks like woven skirt, mid-rise, regular fit. This looks like another child's size. A small. Yeah, it doesn't actually say on here if it's adult or not, but it's quite small. It must be a child size. So I'm not sure what I'll do with those 2 items. Got a V-belt. Looks like there's maybe 5 in there. So something automotive. A DVD. Looks to be new, sealed. This is Wrath of Man. I'm not familiar with it. I recognize the picture of the actor, but I don't know his name. Got another one of those rubber ducks. Found a set of generic ink cartridges. This is Star ink. I found 2 black cartridges and then a magenta, a yellow, and cyan. So no box for those, but I can put those. They're all individually sealed. I'll put that for sale. Not certain what this is. I didn't have a chance to look it up. It says Ollie Tans and purple, so I have to look that up and see where it is, but it's sealed, sort of a mystery item. So I think this was in my car. It's a label cassette. Another one of those ink cartridges. That was also in the car. This was the bobblehead Trumpinator that I got a couple months back. It's been sitting in the back of the car. Finally managed to bring it inside, so we'll see if anyone wants to buy that. Have a General Electric remote control. It's got the model number on the back, so I'll look that up. Another cartridge that was in the car. 2 of those sealed, but both the magentas, not really certain if that'll do any good. A Halloween collar for the cat. Maybe that's for you. Here's another woven skirt from All in Motion. Yes, unfortunately these are children's size. This was also in the car. This is a replacement hose for a bicycle pump, an American style bicycle pump. A PS4 game, new sealed. There were 2 games, one for PS2, one for PS4. The PS2 one was quite badly crushed, so I left that alone. This one looks to be okay. It doesn't feel, it kind of feels a bit squished, but not terribly so. I don't know anything about games, so who knows how that'll do. And then the last item are these Black Brother ink cartridges. Ink seems to do all right, so we'll see if I can get these listed up. Once I noticed them in the bin, I started looking for them. Just those alone. 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 12 cartridges of Brother ink. It's the LC401. I'll have to look that up. But yes, 12 packages. Expiration date is March 2026, so haven't got a whole lot of time on that, but even if it's over just by a couple of months, it should still be fine. They're all sealed inside the package. So yes, today was a good haul. I purchased 34 items. I think it came to about $37 with tax. And then my mother got some items since she came along. Looks like Maymay's ready to head on out, so I'll go ahead and finish it here. Just headed to the post office. I've got 2 items to drop off. There's a fleece sort of sweatshirt or something that I had lost. It skewed it. There were 2 of them. It was like a blue one and a green one, and I sold the blue one, and then I was looking for the green one and I couldn't find it, so I delisted it, and that was sometime last year. And so when I got the new shelf and sorted everything, put it all up on the shelf, I came across it again, so I was able to relist it, and it sold maybe 3 days. Yeah, within about 3 days it sold. I just had it up for $12.99. So I'll put a picture of it up. And then the other item was Tech Gear. I think it was just a pre-owned t-shirt. Put that up on the golf channel. The other one was on the Femme. I don't usually buy Tech Gear stuff. I just didn't really do any research, but I kind of had the feeling that it was sort of lower end quality stuff, so I never really picked it up. But maybe it is good, I don't know. But that's old. It's probably been up for, I want to say, maybe 2 months. Got that at the Goodwill. I got both items at the Goodwill for $1.99 each out of the bins. The Mondetta fleece sweatshirt, I got both of those on the same day. They were sort of bundled together in the bin as I was digging through. As far as what I finished up this morning, I got the Brother ink cartridges all listed. I end up having 5 that expire in February, 4 that expire in March, and 3 that expire in April. So I posted those separate listings for each of the dates, and then lower prices for each of the ones that are sort of closer to going out. Old ink is okay. There's like a chance that it might clog the heads if it's really old, but generally speaking, it's not so bad. They've got a good shelf life. I can't use them because I've got an HP printer. We used to have a Brother, but I had it a really long time, and it finally just sort of gave up. But I've got an HP one, and I've just got like the ink subscription. Don't really print a whole lot other than well, the shipping labels for eBay. I still need to look up some of those other items I picked up, especially that thing in the sealed package. I don't know what it is. I don't even remember what the name was on it. It started with an O. Hopefully it's not something weird. When I was going through the bins at the treasure hunt store, I came across this pink tube, and it said blowjob on it. It was said bedroom game, and it had these little fluid packets in the bottom. I felt gross just realizing what it was when it was in my hands. Like, ugh. Yeah, it kind of grossed me out.